Welcome back, everybody. We're taking out the MiG-23, or MiG-23ML. I actually brought my ground pound loadout, so I'm having to rearm at the start of the match. Where are we at? There we go. So, I like to take the 24 RTs because they supposedly don't give a launch warning. They used to not to with the new systems in game. I don't know if the F-16s and MiG-29s get the launch warning now. So, though. This came out before the 4th gens had hit, and I used it to grind through my MLD. And then the 4th gens hit, and before they got saturated, I grinded out almost to the MiG-29 SMT. Or MiG-29, I'm sorry, excuse me. Pros of this thing, it is got a decent loadout. It's pretty fast, not gonna lie. Has a great armament, 4 60Ms, and either 2 24Rs or 2 24Ts. I prefer the Ts because they can launch them from long range, and they don't give, well, used to not give a radar warning. It's like, hey, you have a missile launched at you. And they were very flare resistant. I think the 3rd or 4th game when I bought this thing, it had, I got an ace, and later that week, I think I had 300 something kills and I think 5 aces in it. So it was very great when it first came out. Now you've got to compete with F-16s and MiG-29s consistently. I mean, just all the time. And forgive me, I did have to go land and redo the arm out. We'll do a couple of games in it, just to kind of show you, if you are thinking about grinding the Russian tree, I would really suggest the Su-7, if it's still available. I don't know, I've had it for so long, I don't know if it's Golden Eagles or not in the store anymore or anything. So, hey, look at that team kill. We are getting a little bit of a late start, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It allows all the whatchamacallit to go through. All the furball to happen. Used to be you climb up about 5,000 meters and dip down on people either with your radar missiles or your 24Ts and just go from there. Can't do that anymore. Cannot do that anymore. Way too many F-16s flying about. And there's a tornado over here, which I honestly think he might be a little bit faster than us. No, we don't want to lock that. Okay. Yeah, we do want to lock that. Nope. Now that shouldn't give him a radar warning. I think that locked onto the missile, and it did. Our 60Ms are not that agile. And you are a sweep wing, so you're going to have to play with it a little bit. Like I said, we'll play a couple of matches, because I did get kind of a late start in this. Got a critical hit, so we will get a kill out of this match. If nobody kills steals that. Yep, there's our kill. Our 60Ms are all spec, but they are very flare hungry. Mirage, not necessarily a good choice, just because it has a ton of chaff and flares. Looks like that. Almost ignored it. We do have guns, though. And I don't have my wings out, so my nose was not able to get on target. We are out of flares and chaff. And we'll talk a little bit more about this. I just kind of want to show you what you will have to be dealing with on a consistent, nearly every game basis. Ooh, neat. He took a missile hit and kept flying. And this, I think, is with an expert crew. I am turning kind of hard, which plays like a really good MiG-21. I know it was somewhat of a kill still, but hey. He's gonna get his guns on me. We will go ahead and keep our wings out, because we do have better AOA than he does. It doesn't seem like it, but I have gotten a bit slow. And we may crash here. Woo, we did not. Just gotta keep our wings out. I do think this thing has a second stage afterburner. Does seem like it. See, these are just the premium Mirages that we're fighting right now. See how much of a headache they're giving us? It's been a while since I've used these guns. I don't think he's got any more missiles left. So we will be able to get away from him. Hopefully. He is tracking. So let's go down. I don't know why he's taking him way out here. If I start getting a radar ping, then yeah, I might get a radar missile. Should be faster than a Mirage up here. I hate clouds. They were cool for like a whole 3 matches, and after that it was like, yeah. And I'm out of ammo. Yep. He has dragged us way out here. And that Mirage is gaining on me somehow. And we'll just play the tail game. That's where we just wiggle our nose up and down, and of course he gets a hit. There's our airfield. So all we're trying to do is just make it back there. And we got run down by an F1C at full speed. So, yeah. I would say the F1C is a better purchase if you're just looking to grind Silver Lions with. We'll go into the next match. And we'll bring out our radar missiles. Might have a little bit better luck. Yeah, somebody actually asked me to, like, hey, can you play the ML? And I was like, well, why not? Let's here, go ahead and set our secondary weapons so I don't forget. 24 Rs. Alright. But yeah, lack of countermeasures. Apparently you can't outrun a Mirage on a dive. So, I don't know. That's just weird. That was very strange there. I mean, Mirages can't be fast in a straight line, but they have really buffed the flight model. I mean, I'm enjoying the Mirage. Like, I've kind of given up on my Swedish grind. It's just such a hassle to try to rocket bases. I mean, it's got a better BR, but it sees a lot of up tiers too. Alrighty. Going back into it, and of course, it's going to be an F-16 game, so we do have that. As far as like tactics you can use, it's the low and fast, same thing everybody else is having to do. 24 Rs, swap to those. You do have Walmart grade pulse Doppler, which is what we'll be using. And if you're wondering, the skin is for getting, I think, 500 kills in it. So this thing was a monster at one time. So was the MLD. I mean, it was top dog back in the day. Back when it was meta-defining. Oh. Got to put semi-auto mode, so we can pull our wings back. The wings make you go zoom, put them out, makes you turn. I do think I possibly have an ace crew on this. Like I said, it used to be really enjoyable, just until there's some BR decompression, I wouldn't say it's a good buy. I mean, if you're just looking for a premium to SL grind with, and you're wanting to sort of get into a tree, the F4S, I mean, it's just insanely broken. Like I've taken it out here and there, and it's usually a minimum of a 2 to 3 kill game. Like, I got into a rate fight with one in my MiG-29 last night, just derping around. I'm trying to get as many modules close to the unlock as I can. That way, if they do release something for Russia on the next update, I'll have that free RP to sticking to it. Yeah, I mean, it's not what it used to be. It's decent, but if you're looking for something just to mess around with, I'd say between the Mirage and the F4S. Personal opinions, though. Anything that ever comes out for America's Gym really going to be up there because their player base is huge. And they're always going to give them something good. They say Russian bias until you grind it through the Russian stuff. As a German main, it has been rough here and there, especially on the air end. Like, after the early jets, you just get kind of pooped on. But them giving the better MiG-29 SMT to the Germans was kind of funny. We're just kind of playing with our throttle. We don't want to be the first ones in. We want to play vulture mode. Of course, somebody's gonna throw a missile at me. And we're just gonna hug the ground as best we can. Without eating water, hopefully. Or sand. So there's an F-16 right there. It's coming for me. No. Okay, turned off. Here's an F-4S. And we're not at a good range to use our radar missiles. Well, height, I should say. We'll just keep swapping between them until we find a target of opportunity and go from there. They're down 3, we're down 1. It's usually a good sign. Remember, we're just wanting to play like vultures. We want to swoop in, dump missiles, and go. That last match I had to rearm because I brought my ground pounding loadout with me, and yeah. Come on, lock something. This may get us a kill if he's not paying attention, or if he dives and we lose lock. Apparently that decided it was going for chaff. Okay, good. That X-16's not following us. MiG-29 may get in with this radar missile. We are going up, which is never a good thing. And it breaks lock, so we lost it. Like I said, they are not the best. And there's a radar missile coming to us. Is our R-60 gonna get that F-16? No, because he is too fast for the missile. But this is what you have to deal with in the ML. It's a shadow of its former glory kind of thing. You see them every now and then doing decently, but everything else at the PR is pretty much going to be equal to or better than you. Like I said, so it used to be great, not so much anymore. It has lost that. If they would give it, I can't even say chaff works anymore because it's ignored in top tier. The radars are just too good. But it's alright. Like I said, if you're going to grind the Russian tree, honestly, the Su-7, if that's not there anymore, possibly the Su-25K, but you're banking on your 2 R-60s to get you kills in there because you're not really going to be hitting bases a lot often. Well, that's pretty much it. I mean, you can talisman something, maybe get like the Su-22 and talisman it, but remember it's at 10.7, so it's going to also see F-16 games. I think it's got a decent loadout. Yeah. Can you drop these over Mach? No. But that's really it. Like, sorry it's not the best video, but I've been asked about it. There's a reason I don't play it anymore. It's overshadowed. I mean, you got that versus something like this. I mean, yeah. 4 good radar missiles, 4 decent IR missiles. You can take full bomb loadouts. You can take rocket loadouts. You can hit bases. So, would I recommend it? Not anymore, in all honesty. Still a decent jet. If there comes a BR decompression later on at the end of end of December, if they decide to say, hey, 4th gens are going to go to like, a whole different rank, like start them at 13.0 and up, then I would say, yeah, it's going to be good. But I don't foresee that really happening. So it's just in a bad spot, at least with other, like the Phantoms, you have the weaponry and the radar to handle it. I mean, if you want to fly it, you can fly it. It's still good, just not what it used to be. So don't jump into it thinking you're going to grind through the Russian tree really quick. Like I said, it's better to grind with something else than just talisman one of the bombers. But well, that's it. I'll be doing some lives later today just to kind of mess around. Until next time, y'all, have a good one.